Hello, my friends, and welcome to another day in a life. This time I am waking up at 4 a.m. because this is work day. The daycare has started. So I thought I'd show you my morning, midday, evening, afternoon routine. So I start off with waking up at 4. I literally splash water in my face, put some deodorant on, and brush my hair. Then I have some snuggles, usually a lot of snuggles, especially with Duke, because Duke is a snuggle hogger. Frank likes snuggles, but he doesn't ask for them the way Duke does. So every morning when I come down, I have some snuggles. Sometimes I'll have snuggles with Duke upstairs because he sleeps in our room, but Frank usually supervises the downstairs. So I have snuggles and kisses and all sorts of stuff. And also Duke likes to smell my stinky breath. So lots of love happening. And then after I am done with snuggles, Duke usually feels the need to go outside. He's been really good, hasn't been really doing a lot of barking in the morning, actually at all, but sometimes we get into trouble from the bylaw because they feel that they bark a lot. I usually try for them not to bark at 4 a.m., but once in a while, something catches their sight or sound and they'll bark. Usually one bark and I bring them back in. It was a pretty crummy day. It was raining, but it didn't stop Duke from going outside. Then while Duke is outside, I prepare my pre-workout and post-workout. I absolutely love drinking my pre-workout first thing in the morning. I love the flavor of it. I do use the Beachbody one. But before I drink that, I do drink 16 ounces of water. That's usually the first thing that I drink in the morning. So to my pre-workout, I also add some greens as well as collagen. And then I also mix up post-workout because half the time I wouldn't be able to sit down on the toilet if I didn't drink my post-workout, how much my muscles are sore. And once that is done, and let me tell you, this little blending tool is a thing that you need if you blend these type of drinks. It had made a world of difference on how it dissolves everything in there, and I love it. And it was like $12 on Amazon. Then I go downstairs and do my reading and meditation first thing. So I am currently reading Simple Abundance, which is each day dedication. And then I also started this new book, The Mountain Is You. I just finished Slight Edge, and that was really good. So I try and read 10 pages is my goal between the two books. And then once I am done reading, I meditate usually for about 10 minutes, and I go through kind of relaxation meditation to affirmation type of meditation. So I just find something on YouTube that I can resonate with. I am currently doing the iron block with body. If you need more information, you can always shoot me a message and I would glad to help you out. I shared my transformation just the past week on Instagram if you want to check it out. That was a burner. It's all done. Now I'm going to go and do some journaling as well as time blocking for the day. That takes me about 10 to 15 minutes, and it is now 5:44, so doing good in time. So I do my journaling, time blocking, and goal setting in my daily grind planner. I have been using this planner since January and have been enjoying it quite a bit. It is totally different than my other planners because it's more personal, and I kind of wanted something along those lines that I can just write out my goals and my plans for those goals each day. After I'm done doing that, I go upstairs and I take these two guys out for a walk, my husband and I, and we usually take about a 34 to 40-minute walk, and then I go upstairs and do laundry. And I was just seeing that my son again didn't empty the dryer and actually got undressed in my laundry room, so I ended up sticking everything in the laundry bin and putting it right in front of his door, so when he opened his bedroom door, it slapped him in the face type of thing. And then I switched stuff around, but because I was so good over the weekend and actually did all my chores, I had no load of laundry to put in, so I just folded up. I started the dryer and I folded up all the laundry that I had drying, like all of my sheets, and then I also had some colored t-shirts drying in my room. So I folded it all up, took it to everybody's room, and then I went ahead and made my bed. I've been really trying to stay on top of these morning chores because I pretty much, this room doesn't get used till nighttime for us because I have children sleeping in this room. Well, actually, just one for now. So I like to kind of get it all set up for the morning, and then it's nice and clean. I'm just adding my husband's clothes onto the bed for him to put out, and now I'm going to go have a quick body shower. I do need to wash my hair, but I don't have enough time for that, so I just took a body shower, changed, and I was gonna take a shower at night to wash my hair. And now I'm going to get ready for the day. This has been a big thing for me. I don't necessarily want to put makeup on every single day, but really try to make myself look somewhat presentable, because not having to really go anywhere during the day and just working from home on YouTube and stuff, I haven't really been taking care of my appearance as much. So I am really trying to do that. So I brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I go through a skin routine. I love fresh products and I use quite a bit of them. So you just saw a toner, and this is the Origins eye mask. I also have a fresh eye mask that I use at night, but I use this one in the mornings. I've been using pretty much the same products for a while, so if you've ever watched Get Ready With Me, you've probably seen a lot of these products. So I do some hyaluronic acid, I think that's what it's called, and then I use a little gua sha to spread it all out and massage my face. I do find it helps a little bit with the swelling and stuff, so it's really cool to touch too, which I'm sure helps as well. I am how old am I? 46. So, things are starting to show up. So I'm still using the Fresh Preserve, Youth Preserve cream as well. And I swap out between that one and the Origins one. I forget what it's called, but it has the SPF 50 in it. I don't typically put too much of that one during colder weather because I just feel like I don't need it. I know people say you should have sunscreen on all the time, but at times I don't even get out. And my CC cream is SPF 50. It is the it one, the It Cosmetics. So I just put that on, spread it out, set it with some Maybelline Fit powder, and then I am just going to do a little bit of blush, which is MAC, and then also this Sephora eyeshadow that came in the advent calendar. So I add that, put a little bit of blush on everywhere, and then I finish it off with It Cosmetics mascara, and then I also do just a fresh lip balm. And that's it. Very simple, nothing too extravagant, but at least I look somewhat alive. And here is the MAC, what is it called? The blush that I was using. I don't know what it's called. I've had it forever. So I'm just trying to show you the shade so you can have a better look at what that looks like. Then I will go ahead and set up the playpen. I hate these things, so I pretty much set it up on Monday and take it out on Friday. And I also put a fresh sheet on for that. And then I go into the bathroom, wipe everything down, swoosh the toilet, and then that's it. I am ready to go downstairs and get things set up there. My husband already brought up the beds, so I don't have to worry about going and getting them downstairs, but I will set up the little booster chairs over in my dining room. I am making a conscious effort to put these away every single night, clean them up, because I don't like the way they look in my dining room, and it just makes me feel like my day is over. The work is not here if I put them away. It takes me 15 minutes to get everything put away, and I think it's so worth it. 15 minutes to put away, 15 minutes to set up, and it just makes me feel like things are, put together and cleaned if I put these things away. I'm also going to be setting up the beds and adding the fresh sheets to them as well, since it was Monday and I washed all of the linens from the beds. And I also put a tablecloth on this table to protect it, because the kids do eat lunch and do crafts here. So I use just a tablecloth that I purchased at Dollarama, and I swap out these every week or so, usually just a new one once a week. Also need to get my daily attendance all set up for the day. I also created a new menu as well as new activity sheet, so I need to add those in here. This is my parent board in my mudroom, so I want to have everything set up. This is again one thing that I do only once a week. I don't do this every single day because it was Monday, start of a new week. Now I'm going to get myself some breakfast ready, and as well as kids' breakfast, just ready to go as they come in, so that way it's all ready to be freshly made. I did meal prep these pancakes last week, so I had plenty for this week as well. I only use them once a week, so they last me quite a bit. And then for myself, I made some sunny side up eggs, and I was going to make scrambled eggs for kids as they came if they needed breakfast. Sometimes I don't have to make breakfast because they all had breakfast at home, so then we just have a snack later on. While my breakfast is cooking, I quickly try and empty somewhat of a dishwasher. I usually get back to it while my coffee is making. So whatever I get done before I sit down to eat breakfast, and then the rest I finish once I'm making myself a cup of coffee. So I did say I did all my chores on the weekend, but I actually will need to get out to a grocery store later on today, because that's one thing I didn't get to do, because between my daughter and my husband working, I didn't have a car to go grocery shopping, and I refused to order Instacart and pay the obscene amounts of money that they charge. Now it was time to have a coffee, and I also wanted to get their waters ready for the day. I just like to run my mop a little bit right around this path, because dogs bring in all sorts of stuff. All right, so I made it downstairs. We just finished breakfast, and we came downstairs. I'm waiting for one more child to come, and then we're gonna do Story time. We're not gonna go outside today because it is pouring ice pellets, so I don't think that's gonna be happening. Maybe in the afternoon. It looks like it might stop raining in the afternoon, so we will see about that. So we'll probably be having later on a dance party because they will need to burn off some of the energy. So once that child comes, I'm gonna do story time, and then they're just gonna play until it's craft time, lunchtime. So I will be probably checking in again at that time. While they're playing, I will try and maybe do some social media posts or do a thumbnail for a video or whatever. I try to do a little burst of work like that, something that's not gonna I can do here with them. But I do believe that only interfere if I'm needed. I do think that them playing with each other is more important than them playing with me. But I mean, if need be, I am here. I am available. But I do try to put a little just drops of work, like 5-10 minutes intervals here and there, so intermingles, because otherwise, especially if the playtime is like an hour long, like hour and a half long, it is a long time. So, and they don't necessarily need me the whole time. Also, just wanted to show you, there's one, and there's the other one, and they stay here the whole day, the whole time. We're down here, they're down here. For lunch, we're having some schnitzel. I had made these, breaded them last night, and I just made them in an air fryer. I also steamed some broccoli, and I'm making some home fries. So this is what that looks like, and I'm going to add some home fries to that and some milk. Alrighty guys, it's nap time now. Most of the kids are sleeping. I have loaded the dishwasher already as they were eating and finishing up lunch. I was loading it up. I just have a couple more dishes to put away. And then I'm set up. I'll turn the camera around. I'm set up over there. I'm gonna do a little bit of work for YouTube and body. And then I also, let me just show you the craft. So I just have to put these dishes away. And as I showed before, we had some schnitzels. I had breaded the schnitzels and made them for dinner last night. For daycare, I just breaded them and then I cooked them today. I just put them in the fridge and I cooked them in an air fryer. Just want to show you what we made today. Made these little cute chickens. The theme for this week is spring, because last week I started and I did it with dinosaur because I have mostly boys, and then I did spring this week since spring was last week. Just want to show you. I don't know if you guys can see. I just saw this through the window. Look at the bird. She has found some rope and she's building a nest. I just wonder where she's gonna build it, because look at the size of the nest that they've built up top here. And I just keep seeing birds going in there. There's another one there. And I'm not sure, they usually make one at the front of the house, sometimes in my flower pot right there, usually mourning doves. So now we have finished dinner. My husband had helped me clean up. We had stacked the beds. They need to go downstairs. I'm also going to clean up my chairs, wipe them down, and put them away. We have been working as a team with getting my evening routine done, so that way we get everything done in fairly quickly. So the full kitchen clean, and then also cleaning up all of this stuff, and then I have to vacuum and do a quick wash of the floor. So he helps me out. Sometimes kids help me out, depending on who's walking the dogs. So I popped over to the grocery store and picked up some groceries. Let me show you what I've got. I got some frozen broccoli, a couple different yogurts, some cream, a drumstick treat, milk, cheese, some flavored water, eggs, bagels, lettuce, some grapes, apples, a thing of semi-sweet chocolate chips, cilantro, some carrots, pears, green beans, celery, some assorted peppers. Did I say breadcrumbs already? Not sure. And a couple different beans. So this should be enough for the week with the stuff that I have. And a couple different meals on the menu. We have tomorrow Asian meatballs. Wednesday we have chili. Thursday we have a soup, and then Friday is pork tenderloin. So that should be enough stuff to get me through the week. So it is now, my watch, 7:42. I'm going to go take a shower because my hair needs some washing this morning. I just did a body shower, so. And I think I'm gonna end this vlog here today. I was going to do a little bit of work, and I might just upload everything so it's ready for me to edit tomorrow. But other than that, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go have a shower. And we started a new series, The Night Agent, on Netflix, so it's pretty good. I think we watched one episode yesterday, so I'm gonna watch an episode of that and then pretty much go to bed. I've been going to bed around 9:15, 9:30, so do a little bit of stretching before that, and then do some reading, and then lights out by 10. That's the goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. And I also want to mention that my goal is to post one video every day in April, except Good Friday and Easter Sunday. But that's the goal. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It's just the goal that I have, and I already have a couple of videos made up for that, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that bell is on so you get notified if I do post those videos. See you later. Bye.